Hey, it's D. Scott Lofthouse of Lofty Enterprises and dscottlofthouse.com in Anchorage, Alaska. So today I want to talk to you about planning. Plan. I mean, if you are already a small business owner or an entrepreneur, I certainly hope that you have a business plan, a written plan. You need to write out your goals. Why are you doing this? Then you need to look at what your purpose is. What's your goal? What kind of service or product are you trying to provide to your customer? And then how do you build that product or service, and how do you give that, how do you provide that to your customer? Because if you don't have a written down plan, you have no direction, and you will get distracted and shoot off in multiple different directions. And you know, when I first started this business a little over a year ago, I was kind of like that, and I saw others, and I saw some systems that were using a lot of different social media platforms and different avenues for advertising and marketing and providing the product and service. And so I created a lot of those. I created a lot of social networking accounts, social media accounts. And the problem is I didn't have any plan. I didn't have any system in mind. And last May, end of May, beginning of June, I went to the Dominican Republic and I met Norbert Orlowitz. And Norbert is a very successful, highly trained, highly experienced entrepreneur that's been in the online business for many, many years. And he, during one of our summits, the traffic summit with MOB, he started to write down a diagram on the board of a business system that he uses. And that's when the light bulb went off in my head. That's when I saw the network. That's when I saw how things interconnect. You know, and I'm a systems guy, but I've got to see it on paper. I can usually build things, but it always works best to actually physically see it or have somebody physically show it to you. Because lecture is a great thing, but hands-on training, hands-on education is always the best. You know, that's one of the things that I loved when I was teaching at Charter College, is we tried to get out of the classroom as often as possible and go on field trips so that we could physically see what was going on. And that way people could plan with a little more information, a little more experience. Because if I tell you, okay, we're going to do online marketing and you need to have an autoresponder and you need to have a landing page and you need to have a sales page and you need to have some videos and a YouTube account and Facebook account, and you need to do all that stuff, and then I don't tell you how to do it, you're not going to have any idea. You're going to go out just like me and you're going to create all these separate entities that don't work together, and you're not going to be successful. And that's why having a business plan, having a system is so important. And so if you look down at the below this video, you're going to see some links. And one of those links is to my membership site with the Online Money System Blueprint. And that is a blueprint that was created by Norbert Orlowitz that shows you step by step how to get your business up and running. And inside of that membership is a one-step, one-page business plan. Okay? You're going to be able to sit down and you're going to physically be able to follow through the video and write up a business plan to make you successful. It's extremely important that you have a plan in place, because you might be the greatest entrepreneur in the world. You might have some of the greatest ideas in the world. But if you don't have a physical plan written down that gives you direction, you will flounder, because you will go off on little rabbit trails that lead you nowhere. And then you're going to have to double back, and you're either going to find that you have too many resources or you have too few resources. You spend too much money. I did that. I spent way too much money at the beginning of buying different packages, programs, systems, training programs and things. And many of them I never used and I may never use. And so it was a huge waste of money on my part. And you may find that you don't need to spend that much, or you may find you're not spending enough and that you need a few more resources than what you planned on. So write your plan down. Plan. You always hear the carpenters say, you know, you measure twice, you cut once. And so I would make sure that your plan is in place, that you have a good understanding of your plan and that you follow it. But don't be afraid to tweak it. Your plan doesn't have to stay in concrete the entire career or entire life of your program or system or business. Have a plan, but be ready to tweak it when you need to and change it to modify it to what you're doing at the time. So this is D. Scott Lofthouse. I want to thank you very much for letting me come into your home via the internet. Look for the links. There's links that are going to be at the bottom of the video or on the page, wherever you happen to see this video, that are going to give you some information on some of the programs and systems that I have. Many of them are free membership sites, free training, things like that. But look for those links. I also have a consultation business. I can sit down and we can talk about your business, and I can help you plan your business so that you can be successful. So look for that. I thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll talk to you later. Goodbye.